doon sa sinabi mo na hindi mo nakikita ang pagtatapos nito kung hindi tayo magpaparinigan, kung hindi tayo mag-uusap. Kasi kanya-kanya tayo lahat ng punto de vista, ika nga. That's number one. Number two, given a situation na katulad ng sinabi mo kay Sec Vince Dizon, na dalawa yun eh. Aayusin mo itong mga nagnakaw at aayusin mo yung trabaho. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng huminto ang trabaho. But isn't it an issue of leadership higher than Secretary Vince Dizon?
Yes.
Kailangan marinig namin yun na, okay, ito ang nangyayari. Ito ang nangyayari. Ang gulo-gulo ngayon, but this is what it is. Yun yung hinahanap naming boses.
Yes, leadership matters. Many times, primary ang leadership. Diba? Having said that, Kuya Boy, extraordinary times, it's not enough na singilin ang presidente ng leadership. It's the leadership of all politicians. But ang point nga na we-weaponize, nagagamit nito, every single politician thinks, may oportunidad ako dito. Either para kunin yung kalaban mo, or to duck kung ikaw may kasalanan. So, I dare say that we, all of us who are leading the country now, are failing the Filipino people.
Right.
In general, ha?
Tama.
Everyone has their asset. I mean, I can say, eto yung tamang ginagawa ni Ping Lacson. Eto tamang ginagawa ni Senator Marcoleta. Eto tama ni ginagawa ni Vince Dizon. But, you know, as a group of leaders who obviously don't like each other, we're not providing a vision, we're not providing a pathway or a way for us to get out of this. So kung isang kumpanya to, Kuya Boy, we're all claiming to be strengthening the company, but we're killing it.
Isa nga doon sa mga dahilan ay hindi natin nakikitaan ang pagtatapos itong mga nakawan na inumpisa ng presidente ang challenge, no? Doon sa kanyang mahiyahiya naman kayo sa inyong ginagawa by naming the 15 top contractors involved in the DPWH controversy. So, having said that, ang leaders ng bayang ito, and that includes all our leaders, no, are caught up in an environment where most of them are defensive.
Yes.
Most of them are...
may fear, may confusion, may anger.
Meron. Oo, dahil...
So walang humility, walang boldness, walang love.
Oo, and then, tama. And then, nasaan ang governance? Everybody is, ang impression na nakukuha ng marami is that everybody is tiptoeing dahil, I will put it in a question, dahil karamihan at marami ang guilty sa pandarambong ng pera ng bayan. Kasi naririnig ko yan sa mga politika ngayon na pag ako naman, whether true or not, ako naman ang halimbawa may sabihin baka bigla na lang may mag-post at sabihin magnanakaw din ako. So we are in that volatile, that vulnerable situation na governance is left on one side.
Now, let me draw you a picture, Kuya Boy. No? So parang may party, normal, may nasaksak. So we're very clear na ang pinaka-guilty dito yung sumaksak.
Okay.
Ang problema nga, dahil galit ka, nakisuntok ka rin. Ngayon, nung dinala sa ospital, hindi magkasundo yung mga doktor. Yung Pinklawan na doktor, ganito ang gustong gawin. Yung DDS na doktor, ganito ang gustong gawin. Yung Marcos na doktor, ganito ang gustong gawin. So yung pasyente nandun, which is our country, na sinaksak mo na at dumudugo, nawawala yung at gulpi din because, we have many good leaders, but we don't want to work together and we don't want to paint a solution that's acceptable to everyone. Yun ang problema, Kuya Boy, pag nagiging winner-take-all ang politika eh. Usually, ang winner-take-all pag election lang. But in this situation, it's jail or be jailed or be deposed or stay there. So, lalong gumugulo, Kuya Boy. Then, I'll add that nga, no? So, kung all the doctors love the patient, then there'll come a time we'll say, guys, do we want to save the patient o hindi? But ang umiibabaw is the fear na baka ginagot ko, malpractice pa ako. Baka siya masunod, siya makakuha ng credit. Or baka ako makagamot, tanggalin naman ako. So, it's just not... So, one thing I want to say in this interview, yung sinabi po ni Einstein, if you keep doing the same thing and expect a different result, that's stupidity. So, since the SONA until now, we've been basically doing the same thing but doubling down. di ba, on it. Whether it's the Blue Ribbon Committee, whether it's the Office of Ombudsman, ICI, the Senate, the House, the opposition, we've just been doubling down. So bigger rallies, louder voices, more posting, di ba? I think there are ideas out there that deserve a second look. Of course, they don't want to take a second look dun sa sinabi kong, what if lang we all resign, then all of us say na hindi kami tatakbo. Siniraan pa, Kuya Boy, di ba? Sinabi, hindi, pagka nag-resign kayo, baka wala kayong liability. Baliktad nga, pag hindi ka nakaupo, mas madali mong kasuhan ang dapat kasuhan, no? Having said that, Kuya Boy,
I thought it really made a lot of sense.
well,
Medyo radical yung konsepto,
few of us, di ba? But everyone else probably thought, but everyone else probably thought na, hindi, ako solusyon dyan eh, so why should I excuse myself?
Correct. Pero Alan, that brings me to the point, kasi maganda yung syllogism, no? Nasa ospital, ang daming grupo, sinaksak, mamamatay na dahil sobrang dugo ang lumalabas sa katawan ng Pilipinas. Wala ka bang nakikitang doktor na pwedeng magsabi, sandali lang, dyan muna kayo, 5 minuto lang, buhayin muna natin ito. Kasi I don't think you can expect this from doon sa mga persons of interest. Hindi naman magsasabi mo kasi tama ka nga, kanya-kanyang interest dahil kanya-kanyang credit, no? Pero in the present setup of the Philippine government, isn't there anyone who can say, time out, sandali, buhayin muna natin?
Well, as of now, unang-una, we're not listening to each other. So even if you can name a credible institution or person,
mahirap kasi hindi nakikinig tayo sa...
Hindi mawiling makinig yung ibang group. Ang gusto lang na pakinggan, yung gusto nila na sinasabi sa kanilang
pinaniniwalaan.
Yes. And di ba, I remember before there was a survey, what are the top institutions? Lumalabas parati dyan, Channel 2 and Channel 7, and then, the church, CBCP. But if you look now, pag naglabas ng statement anyone, it's already framed in the lens na gusto mo lang paniwalaan eh. Di ba? That's what I'm saying eh. Ang kulang ngayon is really the sacrificing of oneself eh. It's really the humility na, I might not have all the answers, can I listen to you?
Right.
Now it's really, I'm shoving myself na, Kuya Boy, kung gusto mo solusyon, sa akin ka lang makinig. But it's not working. I'll give you another analogy, Kuya Boy. What if we've always loved a company, PLDT, Smart, San Miguel, Procter & Gamble, whatever. But even if 1,000 tayo, we don't have enough money to buy it. But what if that conglomerate, let's say it has a drug, alam mo, sakit ng ulo. We discover it doesn't work, they know it, and pulbos lang pala yun. So what will happen? Babaksak yung stock price. Mabibili natin ngayon. So we say, Kuya Boy, buuin mo na yung 1,000 mong kilala, ambagan tayo, bilhin natin, let's take over. And we have a good vision. We take over. Ito problema, Kuya Boy. As soon as we take over, yung shampoo pala nila na anti-dandruff, niloko din pala yung chemical. So wala pala. And our Vice President for Shampoo said, hindi pwede, kailangang expose ko to. In-expose ngayon. At tama naman i-expose. Bumaksak na naman yung presyo ng stock. E nalaman nung head nung foods na, panahon pala ng pag-expose ngayon. Expose na natin na etong sinabi natin 6 months sa shelf, after 3 months pala nabubulok. May sumakit pala ang chance. At what point in time, Kuya Boy, will that company die? Wala nang value. Wala nang, and all the good intentions nung binili natin mawala. Hindi unlimited ang goodwill ng isang bansa. Ha? As I said, abroad, nagtra-travel mga Pilipino, may kansyawan na. May point of view na grabe ang corruption. Because nga, the way we're dealing with it, no? Here in the Philippines, we know. It's about, wala pa sigurong 10,000 people involved dito eh. Sa 110 million Pilipino, di ba? Pero the way it's being told abroad is as if kaliwat kanan and we all steal, as if we're uncivilized tribes of people just stealing and killing
each other,
di ba? So, the alarm bells I'm sounding now is also bells of opportunity. We have an opportunity to have real change, for transformation. We have an opportunity for peacefully solving this, for using our constitution, ganyan. But yun nga, I think we have so much blinders, and then we're an algorithm, we're
driven
na na we just want to prove na tama ako, mali siya.
Lahat tayo magaling.
Oo.
In other words.
I mean, don't get me wrong, ha? 99.9% of us want to jail the corrupt. Ang ayaw lang, syempre, yung mga pinaka-corrupt.
Oo.
But almost none of us want to agree that we're part of the problem. We have a political culture, socio-economic culture, that allows stealing, cheating, and lying. If we don't change that, we'll only address the ghost, pero babalik na naman ito.
Pero, Alan, am I getting you right that dalawa yun, two-pronged no yung problema. Ito, meron tayong kinakaharap na problema ng korupsyon. DPWH pa lang yun. Hindi pa natin pinag-uusapan ang marami pang mga sangay ng gobyerno. But let's start somewhere.
Na tuloy-tuloy, na hindi rin natatakot.
Correct, oo. Ito muna. Pero huwag natin kalimutan that we have a responsibility to govern as
That's
leaders.
Right. Yes.
That's what you're trying to say.
I'll give you a specific...
I'm sorry, Alan. And then third, huwag natin kalimutan na there are fundamentals. Ito na yung our capacity to hear each other, values, in other words. Okay.
So, specific example, North Rail. Mukhang may kalokohan doon. So, nung panahon ni President Aquino, stinap yung project. Ginastusan na yung relocation ng informal settlers at may ginastos na doon. And then may arbitration yon kasi may pera nang nilabas. We lost that. Dumami na naman yung informal settlers. 2, 3 years, 4 years later, or after the administration, magandang project pala, double na yung cost. So I'm not saying wag pansinin at wag habulin at wag ayusin. Pero we already learned from that. We're doing the same thing now. We're finger pointing, we're scaring all, stopping all of these problems. Yung baha ba titigil, Kuya Boy? So ngayon we want zero budget for flood control. Paano ang Cebu at paano ang Bulacan na binabaha talaga? Kasi we don't have the confidence to tell the people, trust us. Etong susunod, wala nang ano to.
Alan, hindi lamang confidence, pero track record.
Yes.
Kasi nakita ng tao yung pera na ginastos, ninakaw mula sa kanila.
So the easy way out is to say, no more flood control. But you won't get rid of the
Correct.
floods. So how much in economic cost yung flooding sa Bulacan, sa Cebu, and everything, if we don't have flood control next year?
But
there's one or two talking about that, but everyone
Right.
else, baka kasi ngayon, pag sinabi mong gusto mo ng flood control, baka sabihin corrupt eh.
Correct.
So yun nga problema, Kuya Boy. The expose and the game changers are so big, it practically paralyzes most or many of us from fighting for what is right.
Oo, tama naman.
And dati may referees.
Ngayon,
dati may
arbiters, may moderators,
may
ika nga.
legal luminaries na walang kinakampihan but experts, 'di ba? Now everyone is an influencer. Now everyone already has a stand and they're just looking for the audience to connect with. So wala na yung human rights people or experts or advocates before na magalit na kayo lahat. Ito tama, ito mali eh.
Because the weaponizing is also done by everybody.
Yes.
Everybody can say, AI yan. Depending on where you are at kung sino ang pinagkatatanggol mo. Pero doon sa diskurso, sa trust on leadership, konektado kasi doon sa present na problem. Kailangan talaga kahit papano may conclusion yung first chapter.
Agree, Kuya Boy. But trust is long term. We're all thinking short term eh.
Kailangan, it takes a while.
So 2 years from now, we will look back and we will look at all the infrastructure na hindi ginawa because we didn't trust ourselves. So, they're saying, trust Vince Dizon to fix DPWH. So why are we not trusting him to do the flood control?
Okay.
Yeah, either we trust him or not.
Or convince Dizon, just go ahead and do it? I mean, against the uproar?
Sorry but I think I've only heard 2 or 3 people say na paano kung walang flood control.
Okay.
Of course, the admin is saying may pera pa this year na gagamitin. But yun nga, sa atin kasi, Kuya Boy, pag masama, like halimbawa sabihin, ang barel, masama, sinong may hawak?
Okay.
But it's easier to say, iban mo na lang totally.
Oo.
So, dahil ginamit sa masama flood control, iban muna natin. Pag hindi na masyadong mainit sa tao, ipasok natin.
Kasi extraordinary problems, extraordinary times demand for extraordinary leaders.
extraordinary solutions.
With extraordinary solutions. Na para bagang, huwag natin kalimutan na meron tayong dapat gawin para sa taong bayan kahit galit ito. And
Another
it will
thing,
not be
Kuya
able to
Boy.
appreciate at the moment dahil kasalukuyang galit na galit siya dahil wala pang closure yung kanyang problema na kinakaharap.
100%. But may dadagdag din ako dyan. Mahirap kasi magpaliwanag eh.
Oo.
So mas madaling sabihin, alam nyo guys, puno ng corruption ng flood control, tigil natin. Mas mahirap ipaliwanag na, yes guys, but eto ginawa natin, eto ang gagawin natin, ituloy natin. Kasi, pag ganun ginawa mo, may bibira sa iyo eh. So we're so all afraid now, ayaw natin may bumira sa atin. You know, when I took the role of minority leader, even within my core, wag na. Kasi ngayon walang bibirahin pa tayo. But this is an opportunity to do something. To do something good, to talk about transformation, di ba? So I mean, ako Kuya Boy, I'm uncomfortable talking about many things now. Bakit? May magagalit eh. But ang problema, if you don't talk about it, wala ngang galit, wala naman nangyari. Di ba? So, we have to make a lot of choices. Not only do we have to choose who do we believe. Do we believe the President or the Vice President? Do we believe Ping Lacson or Senator Marcoleta? Do we believe Gutesa and Zaldico? Remember, if this was last week, it was Zaldico versus Gutesa. Now, sila na magkasama. At least sa testimony, iba na. So, we have to listen.
Yes.
We have to think on our own. We have to, everyone is coming out with their own propaganda. Why would it be a insertion kung ganito? On the other hand, ang presidente pwedeng gawin. So, may propaganda, counter-propaganda, and everything, di ba? Because nga, we're stuck. No? So, my message tonight is we're stuck. Kumbaga sa kotse, nasa putik tayo, hindi umaandar.
And what should we do?
And we're sinking.
Yes.
No, we should, may common denominators, Kuya Boy. What's
And the
our common
common
denominator?
yes.
Everyone's protesting. Iba lang ang venue, iba lang kulay. But why are we all lahat tayo galit sa corruption Wala pa akong nakita nagprotesta dahil sinabi nila gusto nila ng corruption. O, di ba? Okay. Number 2, lahat gustong may managot. But hindi tayo makakuha ng perfect framework or kung sino mag-iimbestiga para mananagot. Di ba? Kasi political yung side ng mananagot. Okay. Number 3, we all want na wag mag-sink yung sasakyan, yung bansa natin. Oh, but we're not having a national conversation. Hindi pwede mag-usap na lahat na, okay guys,
and
may
that's
corruption
doable,
sa flood.
Alan.
Some of them are doable.
Some of them are
one
doable.
by one.
Okay.
One by one.
Pero hindi pwedeng iwanan.
Hindi pwedeng iwanan. I mean, and kahit naman Kuya Boy, pag sinabi mong pink lawan, DDS or green, Marcos, parang lang yung alimbawa sa Katoliko, meron kang Jesuit, meron kang Opus Dei, meron kang very conservative, meron kang very, sa LGBT community, Kuya Boy, di ba? Meron doon na parang, eto talaga pananaw, hindi pwedeng mag-compromise dito. May conservative, hindi, eto. Oh, sa Christian community, di ba? Meron din gano'n, meron napaka-liberal, hindi. But sa lahat na yun, may diplomats yan.
At may commonalities.
May commonality. Di ba na, do we want this kind of society or that kind of society, no? So, the more we go towards a segmentized,
approach,
divided,
yes.
fractional approach sa politics and governing our nation,
The more nalulubog tayo.
the more nalulubog.